Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Smart Investor Market Update, where smart investors get their up to date price analysis and market information. Well, the big news on the day is that the US dollar has traded below support and has actually closed the day below critical support. We're going to speak about that, and we're going to look at the implications for other markets with this declining dollar. But firstly, let's take a look at S&P 500. The market was down 0.44 points today, very slightly, 0.02%. And the market is just poised right below critical resistance, just below the 2480 region. So the market is trapped in this range, as I have outlined here on the chart. Looking on the 4-hour chart, we need to clear this 2480 level on the futures, and then that will challenge the all-time high in the S&P 500. So we're keeping an eye out on that. Trading has been anemic over the last couple of sessions. The ranges have really tightened, and we have been stuck in a range since June of between 2400 and 2480, which is the all-time high. 2488 is the all-time high on the futures here. So roughly a 88 point range since June. So not much is happening with these markets. Not a lot of buying pressure. The market is not falling, but it's certainly not really going up to any measure at this point in time. Similar situation with the Dow Jones Industrial Average. The Dow was down 22 points, or 0.10 today, and as I have depicted here on this chart, market is in this narrow trading range, and since August here, where we haven't really seen a lot of price action with the Dow. It started August at roughly 21.9, and we are currently at 21.8. So it fell to 21.6, went up to just shy of 22,000. So not much is happening here in the Dow Jones Industrial Average. What the bulls want to see is the market trade and punch up above this triangle and close above that 22,000 level. That would definitely give some encouragement to the bulls and may even spur further buying in this market. I personally feel that if we get another push up, that could be the final straw before a longer or medium term retracement in these markets. Overseas markets was up. The FTSE was up 42 points. The Nikkei was up 38. The Shanghai market was down 18. The VIX today was down 0.69%, and the German DAX was up 0.67. And taking a look at the German DAX just for a second, we see that the market is, after declining, after seeing this decline here, we see the market found support at this critical 12,000 level. Notice this 12,000 level. The market traded down to here, bounced, traded down, bounced, traded down again, and has bounced. So that area is critical support in the German DAX. And if we see the market closing below that, we could be in for a more significant decline. Okay, the U.S. dollar index. We have been speaking about the U.S. dollar index for the last couple of weeks, and I have stressed the importance of this support level at 92 on the dollar index. And let's just go over the longer term implications, why I say 92 level is important. We were in a dollar bull market. The dollar bottomed out in 2008. As you can see here, We had a bottom in 2008 on the dollar, and the market has rallied from roughly just the early 70s, and it rallied to just shy of 105, and this was over the last 7-8 years or so. What is happening now is that we're seeing the dollar in a turnaround situation, and this could be the start of another bear market in the dollar. The last bear market in the dollar lasted roughly from 2002 to 2008, a 6-year bear market where we saw the dollar index move from 120 to just shy of 70. So we could be, if we do enter a bear market in the dollar, we could see the market trade below the 70 region over the long term. Obviously, this won't happen tomorrow morning, but we could be at a situation where the dollar really declines aggressively. So that is why we are looking on the U.S. dollar index. I remember in 2008 there were a lot of bearish stories out there about the dollar. Now you don't really hear many bearish stories about the dollar, and because the dollar was in a bull market. But trading below this critical support area, if we end the week below this 92 level, that is fairly significant, and this could signal that the U.S. dollar could be in for some trouble, and this level up at the 105 or just shy of 105 could be the actual top. Could the market go down and then trade back up? Yes, that is all possible, but as long as it doesn't take out this level, this will confirm to me that the top is in for the dollar, and we could be in a position where we are entering a longer term bear market in the dollar. What does this mean for the euro currency? It means that we could see a significant rise in the value of the euro. The euro was in a bear market against the dollar for the last 8 years or so. Lower highs, lower lows, and this could be a turnaround situation here where we see the euro start to gradually rise over the next couple of years on the dollar. When the dollar is weak, we could see commodities perk up, and that is one of the reasons I think gold is rallying. Over the last couple of weeks, I've been saying that gold would do fairly well, and we see some follow through buying here in gold, market trading up to the 1350 level. What we really want to see with gold is a market trade above the $1,400 level, and if that happens, we could really be in for a powerful rally over the next couple of years in gold. And the last bull market in gold was from 2000 roughly 2011, a 10-11 year move, and if this is the bottom in gold that took place above this 1050 or at this 1050 region, and we have another 10-year up, the gold could easily surpass 2,000 and even go to $3,000 or $4,000 an ounce over the long term. This bull market went from 2000 to 2011. The market moved from roughly 250, 300 up to $2,000. That is, let's say, 1,000% increase. 1,000% increase from here could take this market well into, it could take this market well over $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 an ounce over the next couple of years, if this is in fact a start of a new bull market in gold. As normal, or as usual, we will be keeping you abreast of this situation. If you check back into the videos I've been making over the last couple of weeks, you'll notice that I have been bullish gold and have been positive gold, and saying that this is a market in a breakout scenario. And what I like to see is that the dollar is confirming this breakout. Gold broke out and the dollar looks to be confirming. And what we want to see for real confirmation is the dollar index stay below this 92 level on the week. that would be bearish for the dollar. Uh, Now looking at the another market that continues to rally is the copper market. We had a pause today. Market was down slightly. It traded down, but as you can see later in the day, it rallied again. So this is another market to keep an eye out on. Yes, I'm focusing a lot on commodities because I believe that if we do get a topping out in the market, in stocks, or stocks start to go up only slightly, this could be the next real bull market in store for us. These different precious metals, the dollar, etc. Okay, so that is essentially what we're looking for this week. I'll be paying attention to the dollar index to see where it closes the week. If we do trade back up and close the week above 92, that would be a false breakdown and we could see a rally in the US dollar. So we'll keep an eye out on that. Thank you very much for listening. I appreciate all of your comments. A lot of folks have been emailing in that this series is very valuable to them, to look on the broader markets to see what's happening in the market. So I appreciate the feedback. Remember to subscribe to the channel. We are a new channel, and your subscription helps the channel. So to subscribe to the channel, and you'll also get notifications when I make a new video. And I'll be making, in addition to these daily analysis videos, I'll be posting some educational videos about reading charts, when to buy stocks, how to buy stocks, the US dollar, how to analyze the dollar, how to look at gold. Just some very good information out there for you guys. So subscribe, and thank you very much, and I hope you have a wonderful day.